This is Consuelo, and Consuelo says what? So I was sitting here reflecting on a few things, and sometimes you have to live in your truth. So this is my truth. So January the 7th, I went to rehab. Okay, it doesn't matter what drug I used or how much I used or any of that. That doesn't matter. It's the fact that I did have the courage enough to go out to try to get some help for myself. My family is very proud of me, and I'm very proud of myself. Sometimes we are scared to reach out for help because we don't want people to judge us on what we do. But what we do is not defined as our life. We can't define that as our life because everybody needs somebody at some point. So I had a lot of different things happen in my life, and the thing about that is I let it manifest in my life and let it control my life. So I actually had the time to take and the courage to actually come out and say, okay, so I need some help so I can deal with these demons that I had inside of me so I can get better for myself as well as my family. And I'm not saying that I'm all strong and I'm cured and all that. I'm not trying to say that. But what I am trying to say is the system of the rehabilitation centers are built to sabotage you. They're not there to help you at all. And I can't speak for all rehabilitation centers, but I can speak about the one that I went to. I'm actually not going to put their name out there, but the people that was there, they know who they are. That's confidentiality too. I'm not going to put anybody's name out there, but you all know who you are. Okay, so I went 5 hours away. That's as much as I'm going to say, is I went 5 hours away. I should have did some investigating, but when you need help, I picked up the phone. I called a very close friend of mine's from church, because when I looked in the mirror, I didn't like what I seen any longer. Okay, because see, we can always dress up the outside and make everything seem like it's good, when in the inside I was slowly dying. You understand what I'm saying? So I came to that realization that I didn't like what I see, so I got up and I did something about it. Okay, so to make a long story short, now I called them. Okay, so they were willing to actually come to my door and pick me up from my home. So, okay, that's cool. Now, my first red flag should have been when I walked out the house and I was getting ready to get into the van. There were bars separating the driver from the passengers in the back seat of the van. But me, no, I want help. I'm really screaming and crying out for help because I felt I really needed it. And so I was going to go to any means necessary because like I did to get drugs, lying, manipulating, and doing all those type of things, I felt as though, so if I have to deal with the bars, then I have to deal with the bars. Okay, so I did that. So we had to go to different places. Like we left from here to go to Rochester to pick, no, as a matter of fact, we went to Maine near Burger King and McDonald's up in there to pick up a guy who wasn't there. The driver kept calling the guy on the phone or whatever to see if he was coming. He was supposed to have been there an hour ago. Then he kept on saying he was 10 minutes away, blah, yada, yada, yada. You know how that goes. So in the meantime, while he was waiting for that guy, he said, forget it, I'm just going to pick up another person. Now we go pick up another person from the bus station downtown. He gets in the car, has no luggage, nothing. He just was ready to go. He had the same enthusiasm that I had because he wanted to get some help. So, hell, do it by any means necessary. So by that time, the other guy called. He said that he was actually there. You know what I'm saying? We went back and we picked him up. So then we had to go from there to Rochester. We ended up at a hospital picking up a guy who came out of there. Looked like he was, was messed up just as, more physically than, that I can see anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because, we quick to judge other people by their appearances, but don't know their story. So that's what I've been trying not to be so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Because my philosophy was I wasn't doing what other people was doing, so I really didn't have a problem. Okay? But that's not true. Because you never know nobody's story, so you never judge a book by its cover because somebody can do that to me as well. Okay, so make a long story short, we drive all the way out, maybe 2.5 hours away, where we have to get out this van. No, we went to a hotel, picked up another chick. So now it's four of us. She gets to sit in the front seat. All three of us are in the back with the bars. Now, mind you, I'm asking the guy, I'm like, so what, you taking me to jail? Because I feel like I'm going to jail. No. The company has us do this. He doesn't know exactly why. So I'm like, well, maybe did somebody get hurt or something like that? Maybe perhaps somebody, because some people are mandated to go. You know what I mean? I'm not confused about that. So I let it go. The further out we get, okay, we have to get out that van to get into another van. But the guy is telling us, yeah, well, the place that you used to go used to be some type of special hospital. I'm not going to say what type of place that it is, because then I'll be actually giving away the name. And I don't think it's sue me and all that type of stuff, because you know how everybody gets to sue everybody nowadays, even if you're telling the truth. Because everything that I'm about to tell you is definitely the truth, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to candy coat anything. So he's telling me how, yeah, if you got drugs on you and you going to the rest stops or whatever, make sure that you go ahead on and use all your drugs, you know, because you can't take them in the kind of, oops, almost said it again. Rewind. Let me be quiet because I'm doing a little too much talking. Anyway, I almost let that slip. So, okay, you know you can't take any cigarettes, because once we get past a certain point, you know you can't take cigarettes. That cigarettes is considered contraband, yada, yada, yada. Then he goes on to tell me how, yeah, you know, some time ago, you know, somebody was in the van, and you know how because they have to stop at the truck stops. They have to allow you twice at least to pee, because it's a 5-hour trip, okay? So they have to stop at a couple truck stops, plus they have to refuel or whatever, okay? No problem. Yeah, because, yeah, one time one of the drivers went, and then by the time they pulled up to the facility, they opened up the door, he was dead because he overdosed. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right?